Hey everyone, today I'm going to be talking about fault code P006B, which is related to the map exhaust pressure correlation. This code can be caused by a few different things, so I'm going to go over the most common causes and how to diagnose them. I'll also show you how to fix the problem, so you can get your car back on the road. So, if you're having problems with this code, be sure to watch this video. The P006B fault code indicates a problem with the correlation between the manifold absolute pressure, MAP, sensor, and the exhaust pressure sensor. The MAP sensor measures the air pressure in the intake manifold, while the exhaust pressure sensor measures the pressure of the exhaust gases. These two sensors work together to help the engine control unit, ECU, calculate the engine load and adjust the fuel injection and ignition timing accordingly. The exhaust gas back pressure, EBP, sensor is located in the exhaust system, typically upstream of the catalytic converter. It measures the pressure of the exhaust gases, which can be used to diagnose problems with the exhaust system, such as a clogged catalytic converter or a restricted exhaust pipe. There are several possible causes of the P006B fault code, including faulty MAP sensor. The MAP sensor may be faulty and sending incorrect readings to the ECU. Faulty exhaust pressure sensor. The exhaust pressure sensor may be faulty and sending incorrect readings to the ECU. Exhaust leak. An exhaust leak can cause the exhaust pressure sensor to read incorrectly. Clogged catalytic converter. A clogged catalytic converter can cause the exhaust pressure to increase, which can trigger the P006B code. Restricted exhaust pipe. A restricted exhaust pipe can also cause the exhaust pressure to increase, which can trigger the P006B code. Electrical problems. There may be an electrical problem with the wiring or connectors to the MAP sensor or the exhaust pressure sensor. The P006B code is a generic code, which means that it can occur on a variety of different vehicles. The specific symptoms of the P006B code will vary depending on the underlying cause. If you are experiencing the P006B code, it is important to have it diagnosed and repaired by a qualified mechanic. The P006B fault code is a serious problem that can cause a variety of symptoms, including reduced engine power, increased fuel consumption, and even engine damage. If you are experiencing the P006B code, it is important to have it diagnosed and repaired as soon as possible. The most common symptom of code P006B is a decrease in engine power. This is because the MAP sensor is not able to accurately measure the pressure of the exhaust gases, which can lead to the engine running too lean or too rich. Other symptoms of code P006B may include check engine light illumination, rough idle, stalling, increased fuel consumption, black smoke from the exhaust. To diagnose code P006B, you will need to use a scan tool to read the trouble codes from the engine control unit, ECU. Once you have the trouble codes, you can use a repair manual to look up the specific diagnostic steps for your vehicle. In general, the diagnostic steps for code P006B will involve checking the following: the MAP sensor, the exhaust pressure sensor, the wiring and connectors for the MAP sensor and exhaust pressure sensor, the vacuum lines for the MAP sensor. If you have diagnosed code P006B, you will need to repair or replace the faulty component. In some cases, the problem may be as simple as a loose or damaged vacuum line. However, in other cases, you may need to replace the MAP sensor or the exhaust pressure sensor. If you are not comfortable repairing your vehicle yourself, you should take it to a qualified mechanic. When diagnosing code P006B, it is important to check all of the possible causes. This will help you to ensure that you are repairing the correct component. If you are replacing the MAP sensor or the exhaust pressure sensor, be sure to use a new sensor that is specifically designed for your vehicle. After you have repaired the problem, be sure to clear the trouble codes from the ECU. This will help to prevent the check engine light from coming on again. I hope this information is helpful. Please let me know if you have any other questions.